3, 2, 1, and let's start the show.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me out.
Tim is late a lot? I didn't know that.
Just let me
Nice
out.
day.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me out. Oh, just let me out. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me out. Fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, I'm broadcasting live from Florida here. This is the most badass Friday podcast. I love you so much. I decided to take my day off and spend it with you. I could be at the bar, violating my marriage by flirting with somebody 20 years younger than me, but no, I decided to spend it with you. You. That's right.
Hell yeah.
Best show on the net. That's right. I'm the realest wigger around. For real. Yeah, it's the truth. So, because I really kind of slacked off this week. By the way, I think we're going to be bringing news videos back.
Nice.
Real soon. Yeah, I'll get the news videos back. I'm just going to take an article. And I'm stealing Tim Pool's bit. I'm going to, here we go. Here, I'm stealing. Here, hey, I'm Tim Pool. Where's my beanie? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wear this beanie all the time. I'm going to buy a bunch of them. Why not? That's the truth, Slade. The truth. I tell it to the youth. Ask Dr. Ruth, bitch. Put a 1 in the chat if you want some watch them. Apologies.
It was a quick one, man. It was the turnaround rate for that apology was pretty quick.
It's called being 20 in the can.
Yeah, it's called losing money.
10K, it's alright. 2K, apologize. 3K, faster, you're canceled. I'm still fucking. I don't know. I'm gonna try to figure this thing out. Like, all right, I watched the show yesterday, and the thing with I don't hate Tim. I think fucking the beard is kind of a shithead, but I don't really have a problem with Tim. I think Tim forgot he was a YouTuber for a second and thought he was kind of his own entity, and you're really not. You're not. Nobody's above drama. I don't even think PewDiePie. But he'd be the closest thing to it, and he's gotten in drama before and shows Jacksepticeye. I'm talking like, YouTube royalty. I think Tim thought he left the plane and he didn't have to put up with what he called his drama. The other problem with the thing is this is in his sphere for a couple of reasons. Just kind of recapping yesterday. He's had this woman on, okay? And we've been talking a lot about Elon, and she's taking other people down. And this is why people see you as a free speech warrior, and maybe rightfully so. I think he's done good work. Thank you. Juseyaleko. I feel like that's like fuck you, Tommy C backwards. What kind of name is that? Well, thank you. 33 months. Awesome. So, Tim has been hanging out with too many adults, lol. I think Tim thinks that he kind of moved on, and no, he didn't, and I don't understand why he felt like he was. I don't see why he felt this was so outside the realm of something that he would normally cover. I don't get that. I do get, and I did sympathize with, I'm going to pull my subscription if you don't do what I tell you. I don't like being talked to that way either. I think he should only cover what he's interested in. But it's just, I think what people had a problem with is like, this is something you would normally be interested in. 40 months. 40 months for Mark's, Jesus Christ. How much is 40 months? That's like 3 years? Yeah, 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Tim was trying to get in that. Well, I was worried about Tim had already gotten in that and was afraid it was going to get turned into something it wasn't. I mean, this woman is clearly able to lie. Yeah. Although that video they showed us yesterday, they were being inappropriate. No, they weren't. They're being fucking single people. Mishy the Sheep. Sub to now recording. I drew Matt, Sexy Pit. Tommy, you'd bang her. Bang, who would I bang?
The female version of me, I guess.
Years old. I'd bang anybody with a pulse at this point. Fuck, I'm going to be dead soon. I'm not long for this world like Jeremy. A fat fucker. Mishy. Is Mishy the one with the high voice? Fuckhead.
Yes, no, but not the one who
not
like flirted with a 15-year-old. The other.
No,
one.
She's got to lose because everybody's gonna call me a pedophile. I'm not messing with Mishy. No.
What? Oh, okay.
No, because the voice. No, everybody think I'll be trying to like skirt it. No, just start talking like a woman, please. Then we'll talk. Please, knock this shit off. Turn the fucking thing off. Talk like a woman. Talk like, you know who's sexy voice to me? God, we didn't even talk about Kirstie Alley. I think that woman had a sexy ass voice.
Yeah, she had a deeper voice too.
Yes, I love that. That's hot.
Yeah, I kind of like the deeper voices as well.
God, rest in peace, Kirstie Alley. I mean, she's like, Kirstie Alley gave me one of my first boners. I mean, I'm like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, Kirstie Alley was awesome.
People that gave me boners are dead. That's what the fuck. I'm getting old.
Yeah, it's getting weird. People that gave me boners are like in their 50s now.
Yeah, it's getting weird.
There's like porn stars that I used to watch that are like 48.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's still working.
Yeah.
Floppy tips. And
like I'm at the age now where the porn stars that are my age are doing MILF work. You know what I mean? So it's like.
Hey, Dumpy, thanks so much for the loose lips and sloppy lips.
Hell yeah.
I forget it. Yeah, Lou.
I'm really bad at
Thank you, Dumpy, so much.
things.
Dumpy helped keep me company before the show. Thanks so much.
Yeah, we had a good conversation.
Great conversation. Talk about wrestling. I like wrestling.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, shout out to Dumpy's channel. He had a really good video that popped off recently, and it's actually really good. It's a commentary channel on a YouTuber. So that I had no idea there was drama there. So
maybe we'll see how this comes out. That makes me want to check it out. Maybe I'll use it for a news video. Fuck if I know. My kid's birthday party. It's just tomorrow. All the relatives are coming. I'm gonna start with the clip that you gave me.
Okay. We're gonna dive headfirst into the shallow end with this next story about.
Oh wait a minute, is this the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same time. Yeah, I think it's the same time.
It's 13. The other video was that was the one I gave. I want the one you gave. No, that's
okay.
Yeah, okay, let me see.
That's in your DMs.
First into the shallow end with this next story about
Eliza
Bleu, Chrissy Mayer, and all the stuff that's been going on over the past week. And we'll be as candid as possible. I'm sure we'll piss some people off. But we have this tweet from Chrissy.
Not me, Tim.
Mayer. For those that aren't familiar, Chrissy Mayer is a comedian.
By the way, I'm maintaining that Tim, until I see otherwise, made a mistake. An optics mistake. I think he just doesn't want to cover this stuff. I really don't, but
yeah.
I don't think he was being malicious or protecting anybody. I can see how people could get there, but I don't think so.
And she hosts
it's going to have to happen a few more times for me to go down that road.
A podcast called Simpcast, and she's been on the show, I think a couple times, right? It's been a couple times. We've had her on the show before. And so there's been some controversy related to a guest we had recently, Eliza Bleu, and some censorship actions that she's been accused of, notably filing privacy requests against people who talk about her past work.
By the way, look up Eliza Blue's Twitter. I want to like capture it at some point.
Oh, well, yeah, I sent you one of her tweets,
okay,
so
we'll send
it
it
should be in your DM.
And so here we have the story from Chrissy Mayer. She says, Eliza Bleu got 4 of my YouTube videos removed for showing a fair and balanced doc trailer, which featured 3 to 5 seconds of her public, at the time now removed, world star hip-hop video. Must be nice to have the power to rewrite history, then gaslight Twitter and YouTube into accepting it. Now, I'll say this outright. I said previously I'm uninterested in this. And I'll kind of, I think this got to the...
Here comes the apology.
Yeah, here comes the script change real quick. The little turnaround.
Yeah. You don't like Tim, do you?
As a person, I don't mind him. He just gets on my nerves as a persona on YouTube.
As a persona? I don't think he's bad.
Yeah, I don't think he's a bad guy. I don't think he's a shitty person. I don't like the way he talks. I don't like his paranoia about stuff. Like I know you kind of agree with him for most things.
Some stuff, not all of it. Some stuff is a little over the top for me too.
Yeah, I think he lays it on thick a bit sometimes. In my opinion, it's just I used to like him. I used to like him a lot when he was going around fucking putting himself in danger. That was my fight.
There you go,
great
Tim.
then.
My one-legged friend wants you to put yourself in danger.
Yeah, go back.
I'm Tim Pool. I'm right. I'm a ground
right in the middle of
Fukushima. My Richter scale's broken. It's going off.
Yeah.
Point where literally right before the show, I saw this tweet and I'm like, okay, guys, you got me. All right, like I'm starting to see and learn more. That's having me question what's going on if YouTube videos are getting pulled, and we're hearing that a bunch of people actually had YouTube get.
All right, so I have to. We went over this yesterday. Like, how could he not know? So he's pretending he didn't have the whole story?
That's what he's,
that's what he's going
pretending
on?
that he, yeah. He's pretending that I think he's pretending that he didn't know anything. But,
I don't know if I believe that, dude.
Yeah.
Videos getting pulled. And so this clearly is an abuse of the system to a degree that we've not seen for a while now. It used to be in the early days of YouTube, there were attempts by political rivals to falsely flag and get people's content removed. And now it seems like we're seeing an uptick in this, particularly pertaining to Eliza Bleu.
What are the odds of him not knowing? Trying to give him the benefit of the doubt.
I
he's
give
so
it,
slim because the videos are going down.
If I'm
He tried
charitable,
to
I'll
frame it
give
as
him
this is
45%.
just drama, and that was just not true. It was a lie.
Yeah.
So the only thing is he could have not been aware, but like the reason people have been sending him the videos is like, look, this is a serious thing here.
Yeah.
We're all running around saying that, Elon Musk is the patron saint of free speech, and this girl's getting, like, she's like Susie Lewing people, like literally Susie Lewing them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
the first thing I'll say is,
How did he not know? How did that other guy yesterday with the long hair not know? How come nobody in there? It simply seems unbelievable.
Yeah, the guy with the long hair actually made a video as well, like talking about it. So he knew. They knew. They all knew what was going on. Like, I don't believe this whole.
Yeah,
oh, now it's got bad.
I'll be honest with you, Tim. I think this sounds insincere.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it.
as it pertains to the issues related to me personally, look, man, I say it a million times. I'm an arrogant shithead, and so don't come at me and yell at and scream in my face and think I'm going to bend the knee and do anything for you. And I will.
He says he's an arrogant shithead. I never heard.
Yeah.
Tell everybody right off the bat.
He is. He
I never
definitely
heard
is
him
an
say
arrogant
that,
shithead.
though. I mean, I could be
I
wrong.
had this person on the show that I don't care too much about. I
I
don't
don't think he's the shithead. I think he might be.
I don't follow her career. I don't know much about her, and I don't handle booking. We've had her on the show 2 times. But all of a sudden,
You don't handle booking? Oh, weird.
we found ourselves.
I have that trouble to believe too because I know he's a workaholic. I figure he has fucking micromanage everything, but I could be wrong.
The girl that handles booking now is that girl. I think is it Cassandra Fairbanks? She was like one of those girls that left the left. Like she was like a big left wing girl in like 2015, and now she went full right. I don't know if she's calmed
now
down.
I live in West Virginia with a bunch of other bumpkins.
Yeah, she was like hanging out with Ethan Ralph and shit for a while. So I don't know if like, yeah.
Well, it was a good move. Go to Tim.
yeah, but that's the drama with Brittany Venti. She's friends with Eliza, and she like said Brittany Venti was sexually harassing Eliza.
Jamal, don't wake up Connor.
Eliza Lou, sorry, I'm late. I was walking the dog. I own the copyright to my face. Eliza Lou, I get it. Yeah, good one. Very correct. Really got to start doing. I think Nikki.
Dono of the day.
Yeah, I really do.
I need a guy. I need like Optimus there to do donos of the day, so I don't have to keep up with it. If you can get like Optimus to do it.
Optimus, new job, dono of the day. Get on it.
Dated with, and I'm not saying.
Yeah, he's not doing much. We'll make him put him on dono of the day.
Yeah.
You guys got to be very careful because when I said that there was a PR firm running like 50 accounts, everyone started claiming I called literally the millions of people who are watching these videos bots. I never said that.
Yeah.
But we got some very gruesome, gruesome is maybe not the right word, but let's just say, people crossed the line with what they were sending to us and the images they were posting of people. Easiest way to get me to be like, I will not give you what you want. But here's what I have to say about this. There are a lot of people who are genuinely concerned about what we're seeing in terms of what Eliza Bleu's done and her past work. And there's a big difference between those people and the very few people I am directly criticizing. The people who are posting just really awful photos and videos.
That's true. You're criticizing your own fans.
Yeah.
Sending awful things to us. And I want to make sure that people understand, because there's still this you know, here's what I said earlier. Following the Project Veritas stuff, following...
Somebody wrote, apologize to Scotes Bagoats. This is the guy yesterday, right? Apologize to Scotes Bagoats. Fuck you, Scotes. That's the guy that demanded. Actually, fuck Scotes Bagoats, but that was funny.
You know, obviously the Crowder Daily Wire stuff, following these Republicans getting shot. I'm reading this. I get.
They're still right. Apologize to Scotes Bagoats. That's funny. Fuck Scotes Bagoats. I hate when people do
I have
that.
a source contact me. They say, we want you to read this letter. Check this out. And I'm like, okay, well, we're going to publish this. And I'm reading this and I'm like, yo, if all of this bad stuff is happening right now to various organizations and everyone's fighting with each other, yeah, that's it. Like, infiltrate, destroy, right? You make divide and conquer. Yeah, I'm not going to be all about that, right? So I said outright to Jeremy Hambley of theQuartering, look, I apologize. I don't want to be fighting with you. We agree on way too much for me to be bickering or complaining about something.
No, you share an audience. He took 20K away from you. I don't think you like him. I don't think he likes you. Watch it back, Tim. I mean, really, he did milk the fuck out of this. Tim unfollowed me on Twitter. Don't tell me that wasn't an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. Tim, like, yeah. I bet this is one thing I'm absolutely sure he knows. He knows that fucking, that Jeremy's no fucking good. And that he would, you know, like.
Oh yeah, I don't think he likes.
Yeah,
Jeremy
he's
at
not.
all.
But he has to. In fairness, he has to do this because Jeremy fucked him up. You know, Jeremy finally figured out you can only act like a big baby like this if you share an audience. Like, it doesn't work with me and Nick.
Yeah,
we can call you a big fat loser and nothing will happen.
What I've kind of noticed about Tim over the years is he's very quick to like go at to shit on someone or get mad at somebody. One time, Sean had cracked a joke towards him in a tweet, and he was just like, "Fuck you, bitch." And then like replied to her, "Fuck you, bitch," or something like that.
Really?
Like, so like yeah.
Recently?
So he's
recently.
What's up? No, this is like 2019 probably.
Yeah, he was still kind of regular YouTuber. Now he's a newsman. You know.
Yeah.
That is like one issue.
He was still like the skater guy back then.
Where, you know, ultimately probably agree mostly on it, but there's like a personal issue that's making, you know, me upset or something like that. When I'm looking at, we have another story we'll talk about in a minute. A woman saying that she used to work in a...
See, this is the thing that he didn't get. Apologize to chat, make it right. Because when he went off on Scotes McGoats, right, it might... And I said this yesterday. This is an optical thing, you know. People hear them. You're seeing... Timple saying that to me. You know?
Yeah.
They don't hear that Scotes McGoats is being completely fucking ridiculous. All they hear is there's some guy trying to get Tim to talk about something that's important to me. And if it's not important to you, Tim, that means you don't think I'm important and I give you money every month. And then you got, you know, your buddy Jeremy Hambley. What a shock. You know, you got YouTubered. You know.
In gender affirmation for children, and now she's realizing how bad it is. I'm like, there's a lot more things that we all agree on that we need to be focused on. Mm-hmm. My biggest concern with all of this is, obviously censorship is bad. But if I'm going to get distracted and you know, personally aggrieved or whatever, and that means infighting will erupt that takes us off mission, we're being played. We're being played. And so I'll say this to you right now. When I came out with my video earlier and said exactly that, like, Jeremy, I shouldn't be fighting with you. I shouldn't be that's not what we should be doing. That's not what I should be doing. So I apologize.
Don't block Jeremy again, you bitch.
Jeremy put out a video saying he apologizes. I have tremendous respect for that, and I sincerely apologize. There are still people trying to drum up this infighting, and that is exactly what I'm talking about. Well,
that's an after effect. That's not a before effect. I don't buy this conspiracy. That's a byproduct of what happened. That is not what caused this.
All this starts, and I'm this guy who's sitting here like, look, man, I don't know anything about her. We booked her on the show because she's on Twitter and she's a prominent activist. I didn't know that people had beef with her, and I don't know what that beef is. We get people sending us...
I think they did until recently, but I could be wrong.
Let me just say, like, photos and videos that I just think would make a dad, you know, like if a dad found out people were doing about his daughter, he'd end up in jail, that kind of stuff. Yeah. So you want to come at me and my friends with these really horrifying things, and I'm going to be like outright not getting anywhere near this. But I genuinely and legitimately understand that's not most people. So I hope all of you understand that there are people still right now trying to get us to keep fighting. I'm not going to do it. I will out.
That's probably true. But again, that's a byproduct of what happened. I don't think there was a left-wing conspiracy to get you and Jeremy fighting.
Nah,
I
think it was
there
just
a left-wing conspiracy or even an Eliza Bleu conspiracy to promote her. I think it's just this simple. It's on the surface. Eliza Bleu found that Brittany Vetney fucked her timeline up with being trafficked.
Yeah.
You know, and I like to know what being trafficked means. Somebody sent me something yesterday. I want to address it. Somebody says like DC is the biggest hub of trafficking. Are we talking? I have some questions. Human trafficking or sex trafficking? Because I'm talking about sex trafficking, and I think that's what she's talking about. Human trafficking and sex trafficking are a whole different ball of wax. I'm sure they'll do both, though.
Outright say, especially upon seeing Chrissy Mayer get her videos taken down, I'm absolutely wrong about that. I was personally slighted, and that put blinders on me.
Okay, fair enough. That's the only other thing that makes sense. He let Scotes go. He took Scotes Bagoats personally. That was a mistake.
I don't want to fight with anybody. I will keep being an arrogant shithead, and I will say that. But I also recognize we shouldn't be fighting if we can avoid it, and we can focus on things that are more important. So the only thing I can say, just one last thought, is please keep an eye out for those who are still in the chat right now, desperately trying to get me to get angry and to fight with you guys when I'm saying, no, wait, man, like, we need to come together on this.
Yeah, I think the big thing here is people
apologize to Scotes Micah.
Like they say in soccer, if you're a defender, keep your eye on the ball. And I think so many people got their eye off the ball in this story. And I'm like you pointed out with the censorship, I don't know if you pointed out the leak.
Wait a minute. Like, Tim didn't have his eye on the ball. The eye here was the ball. Everybody's losing their fucking YouTube videos and Twitter accounts because of Eliza Bleu. That's the ball.
Yeah.
Like, and then like it's like you guys are trying.
He's looking up at the sky.
The
ball's passing by.
My political enemies are doing this to me. I'm sorry. No, it's not that fucking complicated.
Legal action she threatened supposedly online. I think those are things that are worthy of derision and worthy of looking into and see what is going on here.
Then what are you worthy of looking into yesterday?
Why is this happening? Maybe there's more to the story, but this thing got taken so out of control into such a level to things that had nothing to do with it. Her past, which don't get me wrong, like sure that like maybe like discredited her or something, but that I don't personally myself I couldn't care if she made up all of that.
Well, your fans, Tim's fans cares, and Tim told his fans to fuck off. That's the issue. Yeah. There's not a side issue here. I don't know why. I'm starting to believe they generally believe that Tim. I feel a little better. Like, I'm starting to believe that Tim didn't know, and they and then if he did know, he just got blinders on, and he thought he could just run over Scotes Magoats, but nobody fucks with Scotes Magoats. Nobody, Yeah.
It's not pertinent information to me. What is pertinent to me is, did she threaten legal action against people, and is she getting accounts taken down? I don't know. I'm open to it. It seems that way.
It seems that way.
It feels like it's that way, but
you hear this, it's like it's fucking infuriating. It seems that way. Who are you? Who is this guy?
Seems to imply. I read Shane's latest article. It seems there's something building there. Maybe some sort of argument. I don't know. I'm still open to. And the people.
And then the other part is like, is Tim protecting her or tried to protect her as long as he could?
Criticizing Timcast for not jumping in already. They literally had a guy there, and like, it was clearly not a fleshed out story. So why would you comment on something before it's a fleshed out story?
But here's what I think too.
This is one thing I'll give Jeremy fucking credit for. Usually when something happens like this to somebody. More so, and this is why, as much as I make fun of Jeremy, I'm going to give him credit. When something like that, people lose their channel, and so Jeremy, you got to admit, Jeremy's the first guy on it, and he gets channels back, and he gets at people regardless of what they are, all the time. And I think at some level, Jeremy, this is me being a little sympathetic to Jeremy, wanted Tim to join him because it was somebody that was guesting the show, and Tim just told him to go fuck. And then Jeremy, being Jeremy, and like took it fucking slight, and then decided to milk the fucking cow. I think that's all what happened
too. And I can't speak for Shane, right? I will tell you guys with 100% sincere honesty. I told Shane I didn't think the story was worth it. I don't know anything about it, and I said to him, if you do this, you need to sit down with Jeremy Hambley, and we need to do like 2 different profiles of like what is the big picture here. Here's the problem, and we got baited because the things that were sent to Shane, I guarantee you, like. And again, I can't speak for him. It's not like he said this to me, but I do know that people posted very inappropriate things about his family. You do
okay, Anita.
That, you guarantee that's bait. They were trying to get us to fight. And so I've now had people saying like, bro, it's an op. Like they're trying to make you fight each other. What I was saying is it's a PR
It kind of sounds
firm that I think was trying to promote
what PR
Eliza because it worked in making her famous. Having John Rich come on here and be like, who is this Eliza I'm hearing about now? And I'm like, man, that's so convenient for her. And I'm specifically referring to, obviously not like a YouTube channel.
Maybe you shouldn't do that unless you know the PR firm and you can name it and say this PR firm is known for doing this type of stuff, and that's why I don't believe it. Otherwise, you sound crazy.
Yeah.
Am I nuts? Do I sound nuts?
No.
A PR firm is doing the special op to get her more famous than she ever was. I'm sorry. I think that is just probably not even close to being true. I think it's like I told you I'm in this new crazy thing. People say what they mean, and they're gonna do what they say they're gonna do. And things are a little more on the surface, and not everybody's like fucking Andy Kaufman with their characters. They're actually pretty much who they are, and there's no big conspiracy. It's like on the surface. I know I have kind of a New York cop way of looking at things, but I'm having better luck with that way of looking at things. The odds are in my favor. You know, he's looking about it, and I can understand being a little paranoid in his space because there are fucking lefties looking to take him down. I don't think that's like out of the realm of possibility. In fact, I know of a particular lefty that tried to take him and his brother down. He's a real low life, real scumbag. But that's another thing that really gets me. He's like, they're saying all these bad things about like Tim gets this like on the daily, and I know that Tim gets more than I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And now he's like, this isn't new. Like when he starts bringing up like people said bad things about my family, it's just he sounds like, you know, like AOC or something. Like, oh, somebody threatened my life. Ah. And it's not good that he sounds like AOC. You know, he's supposed to be anti-AOC.
Channel where they're talking about it. I'm referring to the people even still right now in the chat who are desperately trying to make us fight. Mm-hmm. And they're the same accounts that...
But they're not fucking... See, I don't even believe that. I think it could be people that are just like... We'll take somebody like one of my... Like Core. They think the whole fucking thing's funny. They might not care one way or they might care about the politics, but Eliza, they don't even know. It's like, but they know you're getting a reaction out of it. You're getting trolled. That's not conspiracy. That's just having a good time on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, why does it have to be fit in this, like, sort of, I don't know. It seems pretty wild.
Spam the same things over and over and over again. Clearly inorganic. Desperately trying to make conflict happen.
Sometimes even real people get caught in that state of mind because it's like scratching an itch. It feels so good, but if you keep scratching, you're going to rip the skin off and make it bleed. Like we're in the it feels really good state right now. Don't keep scratching. You know, Brittany Venti got videos taken down of her today. I made a YouTube video for the first time in about a month and a half today about this on my YouTube channel, Ian Crossland. Please check it out after.
I want my own UFO. I hate looking at this. I want that. Somebody send me one of those. I want that.
What?
One UFO. I love this thing.
For the show. And I'll remind you again.
What is it? Big magnet, I guess, right?
It shows how
posted a link to Brittany's video.
Somebody sent me the link. I want one of them.
Yeah, this guy's so uninteresting. You're just concentrating on
this always happens. He starts talking about fucking nothing. I don't agree with anything he says when I stare at his UFO. Happens all the time. That absolutely, I swear to God, I don't give a shit what he thinks.
In that video, she showed clips from this World Star music video in question.
What did this guy say it was yesterday? It was all a bunch of drama bullshit? This is all they wanted yesterday.
It's all revolving around this one video, I think, that had been previously taken down. But
it's yellow.
Still had
now
clips
it's turning green.
Now removed video on the channel. Then that video was removed over the course of the last 6 hours.
It's going to fly away soon.
Eliza,
God,
I'm concerned
so awesome.
that
I need one of these
shame is a very powerful, dangerous feeling. And if you are pushed into becoming a useful tool for cancel culture to hyperinflate cancel culture.
Oh, it's like,
I know it's generic, afraid of your past.
Oh, it's turning blue. It's turning blue. It's turning blue.
It's don't become the villain that you're looking to squash out.
You know what I would do? I put little
the best advice I
in
think
there.
I can give you right now.
That would fuck up the magnet.
But if these bans are unjust, they need to be rectified. If something, Brittany said in her video, she was showing screenshots of Twitter's ban thing, and they said that it was.
Oh, he's talking about Brittany Venti?
Yeah, he's talking about Brittany Venti. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Privately created or distributed sensitive content.
That's a Twitter rule.
It was publicly distributed sensitive content. It was not private, and it was taken down for it being a privately sensitive piece of content.
How sensitive is it really? If
it was the music video.
Yeah, she made the video. She was proud of it. She was, ostensibly she was spreading it around back in the day. So
I think that's up for debate. But I think it for the
is it. Is it?
It just looked like a regular music video to me. So.
Yeah. So
like maybe there were people with guns on the other side of the camera being like, "Yeah, you dance, bitch."
For the sake of argument, we say it is sensitive content, but it was public sensitive content. So Twitter, reinstate Britney. That ban is unjust, in my opinion.
Boy, this is all they wanted. This is it.
Simply put, in just to go back to like our position on this, I think I got tricked. I think we all got tricked here.
I know.
Into taking out our anger on people like Jeremy and Britney. I think
the people that pay.
So I was like, I don't want to get into too much detail about what was happening to us, but like, these are my friends and people I care about, and I don't want to call them threats or anything, but the stuff we were getting sent was, let's just put it triggering. If someone sent you the stuff that we got sent, you'd probably react the same way.
No, I'm sure I've been sent it.
And then when, I was looking at, I made this,
or that, this is another thing. I might be totally insane. I'm sorry. Maybe I'm going to pat myself on the back. Like, Clown said this to me years ago. He's like, you'll get you eventually. Nobody's that tough. I'm here, 6-7 years later, Clown, and fucking I'm tougher than every fucking guy in this platform. Because I've got all of it and then some. I don't give a fuck. I just take it and then use it as content or something. I've been hard, like the really, really horrible stuff you never hear about with me, ever. And I'm very suspicious when people bring it up. I'm super suspicious. And here's another thing too. I know horrible things because I talk to people behind the scenes. I know horrible things that have happened to other people that you don't know about that would make a really good fucking headline. Like, it seems like when it's really bad, everybody shuts the fuck up.
Yeah.
So like when I hear this, it's just, it screams Anita Sarkeesian. It's like, these are really horrible. You're trying to re-victimize yourself. Like, yeah, I think people just assume, Tim, that people send you like the most reprehensible stuff in the world. And when you say that, it's just like, I hear like AOC. Like, I've been threatened. I've been this. Like fucking AOC's a big phony. She's trying to weaponize her threats for herself. Yeah. And it's more defensive here, deflective, but it sounds like the same shit. And he already said that. He already said he got tricked in the last conversation that they had before the long-haired UFO guy started talking.
This joke tweet earlier, I was like, Daily Wire, Project
Beavers make what? Hello, Tommy. Someone scratched the warning label off my medication bottle. Is it normal to have 4-hour erection? This is starting to frighten me. So, getting around 4-hour reaction? Well, fucking, whack yourself off. What are you asking me for? Go get an Eliza Bleu video and take care of business.
Project Veritas, me and theQuartering, you thought it was a coincidence, wait till phase 2 or whatever, like as a joke. Mm-hmm. People thought it was real. And then I stopped and kind of thought about it when I was reading the Veritas letter, and I'm like, people were saying, is it a coincidence that right after the Pfizer thing comes out, we have the Grammys brought to you by Pfizer. We do this big thing complaining about it. All of a sudden, we're getting slammed with these people claiming to represent a group of people, but they're sending us some of the most abhorrent and awful things you can imagine, pissing us off and making us fight. And then I'm just like, yo, nah, I'm not doing it. You got me. You got me for a few days, but I'm not going to do it now.
And to some of the nicest people I've ever met. The two people in question, I've interacted with them, met one of them personally, and like even with the limited time I met them, they genuinely are some of the nicest people I ever met.
Who are you talking about?
The one person, because I'm sure we don't want to name the name. No.
Oh, I don't care.
Then Shane Cashman. So Shane, I've only met him online. Done one show with him. He came on my show, Four Pony Boys, which is a joking ripoff of Four Horsemen, because we're buddies, and so who cares? But yeah, I've had him on my show. He's like the nicest guy I ever met, and super interesting fella. And just for this to happen to someone like that, not that it makes it better who they are, but it's just disgusting.
This is the thing too. It's like, even before we did anything, we were getting sent awful stuff and getting attacked. And then so I was like, okay, well, we're going to cover this. And then it ramped up and got crazier. And then, of course, I'm like I didn't turn a conversation with Shane, and I'm saying, like, I don't know if we can handle whatever this is or what they're doing. And he's like, oh, we got to tell the story, man.
You know what's something I realized?
I recommended, Shane's clearly pissed. I don't know. I think we had talked to him. The plan now is maybe as soon as possible is to have Chrissy Mayer on with Shane and then just hash all this stuff out, because I think we're being played.
I'd love to have Brittany Venti and Eliza on at some point in the future after we work through these cycles. I think it's fantastic. This is this kind of thing we can avoid in the future if we talk about it now.
Brittany Venti on Tim Pool. That's dangerous. Brittany does what she wants when she wants. Oh boy, that'd be interesting, right, Matt?
Oh yeah, sure.
She's gonna really call him out. All right, let's listen to that.
No, she reacted to this. I was watching her react to it. She was not impressed.
I bet. I'm not terribly impressed. What is this? Tim Pool quitting Timcast IRL? What? That bad?
I think it's a fucking joke.
Okay. Let's watch Insane New Griff. Total woke just for burying the hatch, and let's listen to this ridiculousness.
Dang it, Tim. I just released like a banger video going through your writer's piece, and I was all fired up and mean in it. And then I see flooded comments of people coming in and saying, hey, Tim apologized. And I did watch it. I felt like it was sincere. I feel like even though, I think the veneer of the our viewers thinking we're best friends or we're good buddies is gone. That doesn't mean
it's okay. I never believed it to begin with. I thought you were professionally jealous of this guy from day one.
That we shouldn't still coexist. And
that's what you'll do, just like you did. You'll just coexist because you happen to be on the same political team.
And lock arms and fight against what we believe in. I think our channels are extremely complementary. You may
they are. This is, to me, you know what this is? This is code word for spiking the football. Like here I'm gonna translate what he just said. Here, I'm gonna translate this whole thing.
And lock arms and fight against what we believe in.
You will never ever get out of line again if you know what's good for you.
I think our channels are extremely complementary.
Our channels are locked, so if I fucking do something to you and you do something, you're going to lose subs. Again, I repeat, you will not get out of line like that again.
You may have a certain opinion of my content, and that's okay. It doesn't bother me. You're not.
Bitch, I'm the drama guy. Well, look, the drama guy just knocked you off a peg, bitch.
Not my target. And, I'm probably not the target for yours. However, we have a huge crossover that...
I'm reminding you again that we share an audience and I can take away what you're fucking earning at any time.
Put our fans in the crossfire. And it was never really about us.
It was totally about us. Again, I can't drive this home enough. You're my bitch.
Of course, everything I said positive about you, I still mean.
We can still keep this front up that we like each other for years to come.
The empire that you're building, I'm extraordinarily inspired by it.
I would like to have what you have, and if I can't have what you have, I think you should give me a piece of what you have so I feel better about it.
We may have different approaches. Certainly, I'm more of a wild card, less professional.
Wow, crazy. These people, when they view each other. Yeah, again, drama works better, bitch.
Professional. But that's...
You can pretend to be a newsman all you want, but drama wins the day. Bitch, that's what Jeremy's saying.
Just who I am. I think you know that. And my viewers know that.
Yeah.
But, he brings up some important things, like we're losing, James O'Keefe. I guess this is barring, anything weird coming out. Like, so something, there's some weird, huge scandal with James. Obviously that could change things, but
I'm noticing that he's not buying into the fucking people are trying to get us in a fight bullshit. He hasn't kind of done that, has he?
Losing that in the
know.
wake of probably their biggest expose ever, most important one ever, sucks. Crowder feuding with the Daily Wire sucks.
I don't care. Do you care? I don't care. I want to see what this video says.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from theQuartering. I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day.
Sure this is not a joke.
I wanted to cover this. I don't know how people are going to feel about it, but I'm covering it, from a position of like, look, the hatch has been buried, and I'm actually trying to be like, go at this from a positive perspective. I know a lot of my viewers were mad yesterday, and I believe they have every right to be with me saying, okay, look, all is forgiven. Let's move forward. I think that people have every right to feel that the way they do, and many of you let me know that like you weren't loving that, I had just, forgiven him and said move on. But allow me to explain where I'm coming from, because now what I suspected would happen now has happened. I still think that Tim's show is a massive net positive in our space, and I've shared my grievances with him publicly and privately.
Point, you fucking
now,
Midwestern.
And
put it on
I think
2 times
that
speed.
I was
Jesus.
fine saying, look, whatever will be. People that wanted to unsubscribe from him clearly did. People that wanted to unsubscribe from me did. And it is what it is. But last night, Tim, I think he covered the Eliza Bleu stuff on his show, and he seemed to be fine to talk about it. He said a lot of kind things about a lot of people, including myself. People said, and that was kind of him. He didn't have to. He said his bit, apologized, and moved on. But there is, I'm still human, and like, I see he's taking a lot of heat still. I feel like, look, he addressed it. I know we can, people aren't happy with.
Fucking quit. I realized last night there is a radical misalignment between my values and many of my largest cultural warriors. What? I realized last night there's a death threats, revenge porn. People are not willing to stand up for their business schools. Did he quit or not?
No, I told you it's a joke.
Oh, fuck. What do we want to call it? This is stupid.
Well, go look at that Eliza Bleu tweet real quick.
Yeah. Let me see. This one? Is this trafficking?
Yeah, no, the other one I sent you. Today I have decided.
Let me see. Today I've decided to change my story as a survivor. I've been abused the 3rd time by a massive digital scale. Oh, we're gonna fucking Anita our way through this one too. Yeah. It's called image-based sexual abuse. Everything's got an acronym now to make it sound more important than it is. Every individual who knowingly profit off of this content without my consent has become my abuser. You fucking volunteer for a music video. Get the fuck out of here. You didn't fight censorship. You fought to exploit me. You're such a lying sack of shit. Nude, partially nude, sexually suggested content without my consent. She volunteered for the video. She is really a grifter. If you would have asked, I wouldn't have consented. You did consent. You're lying. You consented to the video. The consented video is fucking the hip hop group's fucking property. So to prove that I'm not a survivor, make me a victim again, you can never say that I'm not a survivor of exploitation. Yeah, I can. I can say this is all one big fucking crafty lie. This is not sexual abuse to share a music video that honestly wasn't even age restricted. Jesus Christ, this guy, she got ratioed pretty hard here by Lauren Shin.
Yeah.
Could have just admitted that you'd done things you're not proud of in your past. Most people would have understood. Yeah, she's right. She grifter. Oh, God. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. All right. I got an update to the Keppel story, by the way. Remember, she got shat on for saying retard?
Okay, now she's like, you can say retard now. We got.
Well, now check this out. They found out something about the person who started this whole thing.
Oh, shit, man. The fucking thing's gone.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Yes, it looks like it got clipped. Oh no!
No, I'm
okay.
See what that person who started the discourse is up to. Let me see. Wait, what the fuck?
Please be patient. I have autism.
What the fuck? Sadly, I have to leave Twitter to go look after my uncle who's unfortunately sick. He worked his whole life as a humble hat merchant, but he's recently suffered from a neurological disorder. He calls me a chud bud. Yeah, that was it. I got fucking canceled by a Nazi because the tender queers are fucking retarded. I don't take it back.
Oh, really? Oh, wow. See, now it's okay.
No,
to
it was
do
a gay op, Tommy. It
What
was
do you mean?
the person who started it is a Medicare fan.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Hey, Keffels, want to see what that person who started the discourse is up to? Let me see. Wait. What the fuck? What the fuck? Sadly, I have to leave Twitter to go look after my uncle who's unfortunately sick. He worked his whole life as a humble hat merchant, but he's recently suffered from a neurological disorder. He calls me a chud bud. Yeah, that was it. I got fucking canceled by a Nazi
Jamal,
because
don't
the
wake up
tenderqueers
Connor.
are fucking retarded. I don't take it back. I don't take it back.
So she's kind of right.
Well, except for the Nazi part, yeah.
Yeah.
They are
Well, she calls everybody not. They all do. Yeah.
Fucking retarded. Keep going? Okay, fine. The more diverse, the better. It's just another way of saying to make the pickers look different so they're not instantly recognizable.
Yeah, good. I'm glad she got clipped because you would have like fucking freaked out about saying retarded if you could have. Who do you think? It's okay to be funny now. You know. Wait a minute. What are you doing? You can't just come on the show like that. What's the matter with you?
Why?
Because that's not the way it works. What's the matter? Don't do that again.
By being all carbon copies of one another. Think, Mark, think. The whole retard discourse has been absolutely retarded to witness. I have no idea how it became such a big topic. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you fucking kidding me? Holy shit. Please archive the fuck out of this. As for don't play Hogwarts Legacy thing, you know, well, what I really want to say is the return of the fucking retard. Finally, I'll give my thoughts on why I'll never respect the online leftist movement or take it seriously. Put forward with all the respect that a movement that tears itself to shreds over inconsequential shit.
I'm thinking we're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm thinking.
I fucking hate everyone. Wait, they liked this reply? What are you talking about? Okay. Next, they're going to call everyone a retard and delete the PSYOP account? Kind of. I don't know. Did that suck going through it? Yes. That fucking sucked so much. However, I'm happy that it happened. Thought Slime got fucking manipulated by Nazis. But it really just proves, like, how easy it is to fucking manipulate the online left. Like, Jesus Christ.
She's not 100% wrong.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she would be in the crowd if she could be. But now she's a content creator and she wants to joke around and have fun. You know what I mean?
Like the Maya Crime W furry hacker person. Literally retweeting Nazis. All of those people, all of those fucking people platforming Nazis while complaining about me pushing back against Keemstar on my fucking stream.
Again, nobody's a fucking Nazi. Nobody's just a Nazi that disagrees with her. But she's not wrong. Like you literally got a Medicare fan, which I'm sure is not your favorite, to troll you, to turn against her. I don't take the left online seriously. I don't take any of these fucking. How could anybody take any of the, like, from fucking Hassan? I mean, the guy's a goof.
Yeah.
Anybody could. I mean, like, what? Oh, I know who does. You know who takes people like Hassan seriously? Hang on, I'll show you.
Who's that?
I'll show you. I'll give you. I'll show it to you. In HD. This is who does. Right here. These idiots. This is the target audience. This is the one that probably tried to cancel Keffels. It's morons like this.
Yeah.
That's who it is. That's who buys this shit. It's him. And all his retarded buddies. His unfun retarded buddies. You know? Truly unbelievable. What else we got? Anything? We got Doug. Doug. I'm gonna go out drinking. Well, 11 o'clock though.
Okay.
Hey.
What do you want, Doug?
I guess he did forget.
I guess.
Or he's either
I think what happened was, I don't think he forgot. I just can't believe it. Here's what happened. All right.
What?
This is what happened. he didn't like the demands online, and then Goats with Goats kind of embodied everything that he had seen online. Okay. So he's like, he didn't really give a fuck. He doesn't care about Brittany Vendney or anything like that. And then Jeremy stuck his nose in it, which you probably didn't expect. And he didn't handle that very well either. You know, that's all that happened. It's not a big conspiracy. It's just fucking, some SJW cunt. You know, this time they're kind of on the right, grifting and destroying everything in their past to protect the grift.
Oh, of course.
And
I agree
if these guys want to be like on this team and work together and be in this space, they have to flush out those people on the right. This is their chance to do it. And Tim's whole thing is, well, I didn't do it because I don't care about her. Oh, come on, man. You can do better than that.
Come on,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care about her. I don't care. What do you? Anything else, Doug to Doug?
No, I'm pretty much good. Thanks for letting me on. Have a good day.
World's biggest Brittany Vendney fan. You're on the air. World's biggest Brittany Vendney fan. You're on the air. I want to ban him for a week. You know that?
Like, hold on. Like, it's fucking shit. It's always fucked up.
I hate him. No.
Brick.
Fuck him. I want to ban him.
All right.
Ban him for a week.
A week?
Yeah, a week.
All right.
You fucking jerk off.
Brick.
1 week. Bye.
There you go.
Think I'm kidding? That's what you get.
Yeah.
Brick.
Well, I sent you some other stuff that's going down in the commentary community.
What's going down?
Salad Pancake's got his sweater back, and Edwin has announced when his video is coming out.
Oh, really? Because Salad Pancakes. I will never lose this account again. Awesome. It's going down. This tweet violated Twitter rules. This tweet violated... you know, Salo's pancake. Oh, that's so funny. He called his YouTube channel Teddy Fresh.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of glad he's coming back. It's been kind of fucking boring, you know. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Who's that? Who follows me? Who's this? Is anybody? No, there's nobody. Don't masturbate tonight. I agree. What else we got? I'm interested in this. Videos dropping February 14th. Nick's AI already got my script. What?
That's a joke. That's a joke. Nick put Edwin apology into an AI bot.
Did it work?
Yeah, it worked pretty good. It was a pretty good apology.
Can I hear it?
It's not a voice actor. It's just like a chat bot. I'd have to find it.
All right. I think my speech is over. Maybe I'll continue. I've always been open to a fault, even guaranteed beginning of the year. I obviously had trust issues and spiraled into a deep depression, but I'm doing better now. I guess the point is I never did have anything to hide. Okay. Oh, good luck. You should take a swing at me, and I'm gonna fucking kick your fucking teeth off. But yeah, I don't care. We don't wish Edwin ill, do we?
No, not at all.
I don't think he's gonna be able to be friends with Nick and Augie and all that. But
no,
it's not our fucking problem.
I think so.
He can't be friends with Bobax because he's always gonna go with the winning team.
Yeah.
We're only been on 1 hour. It's a long hour.
Yeah.
Jesus. Everything's been low. Dono's been low. Everything's been low. Unbanned Brick, by the way. I think that's really what I did was unfair. But he's not going to talk to me today. Unbanned Brick. All right. Right after this, I'm going into one of the chat rooms. If you are a member, you can come rap with me. I'm not doing an after show, but I will rap with you for anybody who wants to rap with me directly. Right now, I'm out. I hope you like the extra. I'll be back Sunday hopefully with Dave, and hopefully find new stuff. Look for news videos coming pretty soon. I hope they get more than 1,000 views. Jesus Christ. It's one of the reasons I stopped making them. people stop watching them. Hopefully I can make them fun and funny. Let's get the fuck out of here. What do you think? Bye. Bye. Internet has been crazy lately. I can't agree more. So, thanks so much, everybody.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with this. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-town to King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
How are you doing there, buddy?
Really?
That's about right.